What's going on YouTube, and welcome today to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. And today we're going to be doing a review on a 2021 Acura NSX. Now before we start this review, please like, subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or concerns, leave in the comment section below. If you have anything that you would like us to film, here's our email below. We could talk details later. But guys, and a special shout out to Nilo Acura here in the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California, right outside the greater Sacramento area. Let's go ahead and start this review. So talking about a new 2021 Acura NSX, guys, just get a load of this color. Thermal orange, beautiful color. And talking a little bit about this car on the interior, exterior of the car, we're gonna start off with the front end. Now, get a load, we left the lights on for the video. Get a load of those jewel eye LED headlights, just beautiful, kind of long, slick look. This car is aggressive and very sporty looking. Beautiful grills in the front, whole lot of cut, whole lot of aggression, letting you know that this car is ready to drive. Front bumper sensors, parking sensors up in the front. Now, something that I want to point out here is you have these cuts right here in the grille, and this is for allowing the wind or to come through the bumper, that surface right over the rim, allowing the rim and the aerodynamics to just be a whole lot better. Also for the cooling off of the brake system. Now, since we're already down here, you do have these 19-inch rims, that gray alloy look. Also, the backs are 20 inches, so these are going to be staggered and different sizes. They're running Continental tires, but if you do find yourself here at the Roseville Auto Mall or anywhere in that case at Acura, you can change the Continental tires or just ask for different sets of tires. Maybe you want to run a little bit more sticky, like Pirellis or something of that sort. Beautiful brake calipers. You got a brake caliper black. Now you can customize the color of your brake caliper, letting people know that the NSX is stamped on the brake caliper, but you could get these in silver or red. Look into it. It is going to cost just a little bit more, but hey, it's exactly what you want. You can specialize that order. Cuts here in the fender, very nice sporty look. Here also cuts or vent or more air vent for the cooling off of the interior side of the system. Get a load of these nice, beautiful cuts. Carbon fiber Acura. Now we're gonna be seeing some carbon fiber around the car, but you could also customize more to get carbon fiber package. Coming over to the other side or the driver's side of the car, one thing I wanted to also point out about the braking system is that these on this specific car, these rotors are the regular steel rotors, but you do have the option in getting the carbon ceramic rotors. So if you do find yourself using this car on this track, you would want to go with the carbon ceramic, being lighter, also more grippy, and cools off a whole lot faster. Or you just simply want a better package for the resale of the car, get the carbon ceramic. I would do it. It is going to be a little bit extra on the price tag. Nice vent, beautiful cut. Beautiful side mirror, thermal orange with that black gloss trim, kind of bringing the rest of the trim together. Look at this nice characteristic that Acura puts in. Very nice cut into the door, along with that indentation here towards the rocker panel area. Matte black trim piece, very sporty and aggressive look. Big vent for all that wind rushing into the radiator. NSX stamped on that rear window. Black gloss cover here with more vent for airflow towards that back end. Gas cap, 20-inch rims. Of course, you can do aftermarket rims. A lot of people don't like the stock. I'm a fan of them. It's kind of gunmetal gray look. Something also that I want to point out to you is the dual brake rotors, the dual brake calipers in the back, just optimizing, getting just a better braking system on this car. Rear parking marker here, also with the bumper sensors integrated into the back bumper. Very nice full LED tail lights, very nice character. Check these cuts and just all this character that Acura puts on this car. Carbon fiber rear spoiler, you will be seeing this on your cars for the better airflow and down force on the rear end. Grill, you got that honeycomb grill on the back. Now something that I want to show you guys that's also super cool, come here, is that you have that quad exhaust in the back. Now for the right and left exhaust tip, that's when you're running in more of a comfort mode or EV mode. And as soon as you put it into the Sport Plus, it activates the two middle exhausts that give you just a whole much louder and more aggressive sound. That silver kind of round piece that goes around those exhaust tips, matte black trim on that bottom end, Acura carbon fiber stamped emblem with your camera on that rear view. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and open this trunk cover so I can show you guys some stuff on inside. All right, full trunk lid, but this is where we get kind of some people coming in and telling us what they like, what they don't like. But see this little lump here? This is where your exhaust runs through over to the exterior of the car. And you do have enough space. I don't see you taking a huge trip or, you know, a 10-hour trip. So I don't find people putting huge luggages in this rear trunk space, but you can do a grocery getter. But one thing to take into consideration is that if you do put some ice cream or popsicles or something, being near the motor and also the exhaust running through, it does warm up this rear trunk. So take that into consideration. Now that we're done with the exterior of the car, let's go ahead and talk some interior and we will get to the specs on this car. Now sitting on the interior side of this 2021 Acura NSX. So first thing that I get sitting inside this car is a whole lot of black leather, gray stitching, and metallic silver trim pieces. So one thing you guys need to remember is that you can customize the interior on these cars. Suede bucket seats, very comfortable seats. Loving the feel. So this car would be good for a longer road trip. I don't see it taken for a 10-hour road trip, but I do see it, you know, maybe from, I don't know, Sacramento to LA for 6 hours. But very nice feel. You can customize the colors. You can mess around with the brown, the blacks, the reds, whatever you want. Same color seat belts. Pretty simple, straight to the point. A lot of people have been commenting that this car is a whole lot more simple than all the other exotic or sport cars. Now, it all depends where you, which perspective you're looking at it from, because I do like the idea of getting into a car and reminiscing of how the old days used to be, and you have the simplicity of just the old car, so you don't have so much tech in getting on these that you're getting on these newer cars. So that's one thing to take into consideration, that you hop in this car and you get that simple straight feel of just motor and drive of the car. 7-inch display screen. Let's go ahead and turn on the board just for the sake of the video. And you get that digital cluster in the middle, RPM gauge, but you also have the manual needles, or the manual temperature gauge and the fuel gauge on the right and on the left. Want to show you guys something cool. You can change the dynamic mode, like I was talking about with regards to the exhaust, is you can change the powertrain and it will change the look on the dashboard, Sport Plus, Track, and of that good sort, and it'll, you know, you'll feel a difference in the drive. Quiet, that will be EV mode. Good feel, so you can literally drive this car and not hear the motor. That Honda look on the center console, buttons for parking, reverse, neutral, and drive. Heated seats on these. Nice little vents on the right and left. Suede glove compartment, straight to the point. You do get USB plug-in on the interior side of this glove compartment. Coming down to the center of the center console, you have NSX stamped right there on that suede padding. Over to the rear, you flip this lid up and you get personal space with a USB plug-in here in the back too, so you can run the wire and it's not irritating you because it's up here in the front. So that's pretty cool. A little bit of personal space right here for the cubby. Steering wheel, carbon fiber trim. You could also customize to where you get more carbon fiber trim in the car. Black leather, gray stitching, black gloss trim with that metallic silver handle. Control unit for the windows, and your parking sensors here on the left, control unit, traction control, and all that good stuff. So guys, it's pretty simple, straight to the point. You're getting more power in car in the sport car. Take that into consideration. Do believe that Acura or Honda did a very good job. I am a big fan of this. So before I go, I also want to mention something, is that you might see this little card piece here, or just an empty little trinket, but that is not just put there for no reason, because how many times you get into a sport car and you don't have cup holders? So I have my handy dandy cup holder right here that you pretty much just slide in like a card. Check that out, locks in, and now you have cup holders for passenger and driver. Pretty cool, right guys? But okay, so we're done with the interior. Let's go ahead and talk specs about the engine and the electric motors on this car. All right guys, so before we talk specs on this engine, want to pull your guys' attention to something, is that if you do want more carbon fiber on this car, you do have the option of getting the engine covers in carbon fiber, number 2488 stamp, letting you know which number this car is. So some specs about this engine. You have a 3.5 liter V6 engine, 573 horsepower with 476 foot-pounds of torque, 9-speed dual clutch automatic transmission, all-wheel drive. Also have a MPG of 21 city and 22 highway, top speed about 191 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 of 3.1 seconds. Now guys, now that you have an EV mode on this car, I want to pull your guys' attention also to the fact that this does come with 3 electrical motors on the car. 1 motor for each front tire, so that makes 2 for the front and 1 for the rear, in helping also the response off the takeoff. So you will feel that right off the line because of that electrical response. Guys, thank you so much for watching Vagabond Builds here at our channel. And if you do have any special comments, concerns, questions, comment section below. And guys, thank you so much for watching our video here at Vagabond Builds. Stay tuned, we got some cool things coming.